I'm Vin.
I'm Sori.
If you would like to get your song reviewed, dear listener, there's the filthy capitalist option. As Sori says, 125 gets you straight to the head of the line. You don't have to be a part of the alliance. You don't have to be part of the group.
Wait a minute.
And the biggest thing is you don't have to wait. You hop, skip, and jump right in front of everybody. 125 gets you there. You do that 3 times, and then get mashed down to the $75 rate for perpetuity.
Yes!
Also, there is a band review option. So if you've got a band and you're trying to get your band some exposure, hit me up at vinsori@gmail.com, and I'll show you the details about how to pull that off.
You can also jump on Patreon, and there is a option on the tiers to be able to get your band reviewed. Yep. Obviously, we can't lie to you, so we can't guarantee a positive review. Get what you get.
It's just rubbish.
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 That's British for garbage.
My favorite is the community option. $1 at the gate gets you in at Patreon. You get to join an alliance. The alliance joins their points together, and that helps determine what songs that we do.
The alliances hang out on Discord.
Message me on Patreon to get the link.
And they do all kinds of other cool things. They do Minecraft, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. It's really a community within the community. Anybody can go on the village, facebook.com/Vin and Sori. There's 160,000+ people on the channel. What's cool about the Discord is that it offers a real opportunity for community connection, friendship, that type of thing.
And it's on Discord, so if you're not a Facebook person, it's for you.
You start off at $1.
Right.
Plus you get exclusives. Sori and I are working on a song. So the first 15 seconds of that was on Patreon. Also, at $15 tier and above, when we actually debut the video, they're going to be there live with us. There you are, dear listener.
Buy our merch. Buy our merch indeed. So we
and
are...
And the child shall lead them. That's my line. Well, the child shall lead them.
And I didn't say that, so you owe me an apology.
You didn't say buy our merch indeed? You absolutely said buy our merch.
Yeah, but you say and a child shall lead them, and I say buy our merch indeed.
Well, I usually say buy our merch
Well,
indeed.
let's not start another argument online.
This is a band that we have never done before, and the reason is, dear listener, is because, as you've noticed, we do not, we don't
cut up
our song, right? And the reason you cut up the song is because, you know, if you do it that way, then you don't get hit, and you get the ad revenue. Now, what happens, though, with some bands is if you play the song all the way through from start to finish, they're definitely going to demonetize the video, which is okay, because that's why we do Patreon. But some bands will do a copyright strike, and if you get 3 copyright strikes in a given time, your entire channel is dead.
That's it.
So we've got it. We've always been very, very careful. We've completely avoided DragonForce for that specific reason, but... This is DJ Mike's time. It's DJ Mike's turn, and the time has arrived for Through the Fire and the Flames by the band DragonForce.
Here we go.
Hey, guys on the Fire stream, if the thing dies on us, that's because we got a copyright hit. So you will know if we had a copyright hit because of that. What were you saying?
He said that the lyric video is optional, which that's what we're doing anyway, but it can still happen with the lyric video, correct? That's what you're saying?
Oh, yeah, it can still happen with the lyric video.
But you're putting a lyric video.
Yeah. The one that I selected is a lyric video.
But it can still happen. And if it gets shut down, just stand by. We will come back. So just... They put you in like a timeout for X amount of 30 seconds or something.
Like a 20, 30-second timeout, for sure. Yes, that is what happens. Okay, so Through the Fire and the Flames, DragonForce. The minute I find it, there it is. Let's go.
gosh, babe. No, stop! Stop! That means more work! Stop it! Oh my god!
This freaking band!
No, stop! Not my lip gloss!
Ruining everything!
Where'd you put my lip gloss?
The metal's
No,
too heavy!
you're too much! Stop!
Holy moly!
Seriously? Where's my lip gloss?
It's done, babe. We'll buy you another one.
No,
inshallah.
I want one right now.
Whoa!
Wow.
I hope that this song does not get taken down.
Well, I mean, it hasn't done anything yet, so that's a good sign.
Freaking moly. Okay. Well, first thing. I first thing, correct. Bricktown is correct. Little Bro is correct.
It had it coming. It
Lip
did
gloss
not.
had it coming. We're gonna victim blame the hell out of Soraya's lip gloss. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Look, man. Look, bro. That song. Okay. I play guitarist in our little bitty cutesy little band. Okay, I'm the guitarist. Mm-hmm. Okay, so this shit is like these guys.
Gloss toss.
Huh?
Gloss
toss.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
R.I.P. headphones. Gloss toss. That's a good one. It's a gloss tossing song. Like, it's so. I knew what those guys were doing on guitar. First of all, I have to see that live. I have to see them do that shit live. Now I'm not mad at the homies because like we kept hearing over and over and over again. You have to do DragonForce. You have to do DragonForce. You have to do DragonForce. We avoided it for that reason. Mm-hmm. Holy moly! But it looks like they're just gonna do the regular demonetized thing so that we don't get demonetized. Shout out to them.
So we don't get striked, you mean?
As
long as we don't get
struck. If we get demonetized, it's completely worth it. But don't strike us, DragonForce. Don't strike us. Guitar wise, okay?
Yeah.
What that man did, their lead guitarist, they must have two guys that are lead capable.
Yeah, it seemed like there was two guitarists for sure.
They've got two guys that are lead capable. But holy shit, man, that was insane. And I generally don't like power metal. That was power metal.
Yeah.
You know, like the singer is like, you know, on 10 and
you're right. You're right.
There's a specific band that Ben mentioned. I'm not gonna rename them, and he was.
Yo, I saw it.
I'm like, how could you compare that band? No disrespect to them, but how could you compare that band to what we just experienced, Ben? Like, it's not even in the same stratosphere at all, like even close. But being able to see that band live is something that is now on my freaking bucket list, because holy moly, as a guitarist, I just want to be there and situate myself to where that dude is playing, because holy shit, that shit is crazy. It's funny too because there's a YouTuber, you know that funny YouTuber is a guitarist?
Yeah.
The funny one.
Yes.
Okay, so I guess one of their guitarists was like, you know, out for 3 months or something like that. So they asked, because
he's the one that got that opportunity.
Yeah, so they put him in the band, but then
he couldn't.
He's got depression and anxiety, so he couldn't do it. You know, because I'm sure these guys. This is a stadium band.
Shoot.
I'm sure this is like a stadium band.
Wow.
Yeah. So they were gonna have him on, and he couldn't do it. Which is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's sad. I'm glad that he put out that video for everybody to see. But that, as a guitarist, man, like,
that's gonna hurt.
That was just crazy. Just watching that, just listening to that, and like visualizing, because I know what they had to do on guitar to get there, and it's just like. And I generally don't like a bunch of skill work. Like, I generally don't like that stuff. I'm more emotive. I like, you know, more single note solos. Like, you know, Fade to Black is my favorite one. I very rarely react when a guy is ripping and shredding on the solo. But holy shit, this shredding was good because it had all the elements. It had the melody. It had the pace. It added a different dimension to the song. It created its own little ecosystem of heaviness. I mean, it was just sonically it was just insane. It was insane for me. And lyrically, it was inspiring. It looked like, through the fire and the flames, we're gonna make it through, blah blah blah. And I'll look a little bit more deeply into it, obviously, when we review the lyrics.
Yeah, it seemed like a warrior song.
But that's one of those things, man, where it's like, this universe is such a strange place, and there's so many things that we take for granted. It's like, why is it that a guitar string is just a thin piece of metal,
wrapped
aluminum, whatever, and we figured out that if you hold it at certain tensions, that it creates certain sounds.
Yep.
And that if you can do that and create chords, and then it's just amazing to me that and we're all sitting there listening to an arrangement of basically strings and vibrations. That's all guitar is.
Yeah.
Is vibrations, sound waves, and a string, and at a certain type of tautness, and that creates it. And it's like that physical act think about a guitar. It's a piece of wood, some strings, right? So a little bit of plastic, a little bit of aluminum. Pretty much there's a guitar. And yet, that one thing, struck a certain way, can literally move 10,000 people in the same direction.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's mind-boggling.
Yeah.
It's mind-boggling
that
we can do that. And everybody knows.